Welcome back to some more Iron Man. Today we're starting our hardest grind yet as we prepare for Skyblock's final Slayer, and to do that we're breaking out the Inferno minions, the most confusing, expensive, and attention-demanding minions in the game. You quite literally have to know calculus to use these guys effectively, so today you'll see my plan to get tier 3 daggers on Iron Man, and how to optimize Skyblock's most profitable minions to genuinely make you potentially billions. Of course, real quick, I know it's made here, but if you could hit the like button on this video specifically. Let's aim for 1,100 likes in the first day, and also if you're not subscribed, my stuff is completely free to watch. If you can subscribe on this video, over half you guys aren't, it would absolutely make my day. Anyways, let's figure out how in the world these minions work. So there's a few things we gotta get done right now. First being get Inferno minions placed down, and secondly, well, we have to do some Blaze Slayer because they need some drops from Blaze Slayer to actually fuel the minions so they produce items. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and do a pretty big change to how I was leveling my second G-Drag. As it is currently coal, I think we need to change things up a little bit. So I had to make a decision. One you guys will absolutely love, and one that I am going to absolutely hate for the next week. This G-Drag right here has been passively leveling with an EXP share, but I need to put a Shellmet on it, like right now, because we're gonna run out of the distillate drops from Blaze Slayer that I need to fuel my Inferno minions with the Inferno minion fuel. So what I have to do is I have to level my G-Drag. Not necessarily to 200, but as much as I physically can before putting a Shellmet on this thing and just starting to do tier 4s. So as much as I love this EXP share, yeah, let's go ahead and replace it with a mining XP boost. Let's also go ahead and swap our drill from heated to refined. We have 3 perk coal right now, which means that using a refined drill right here, there we go, we'll just grab that, and slapping this on our drill is going to get us the most XP right now that we can really do for our G-Drag. I'm gonna go mine Mithril for way too long this week. I'm actually recording this before the previous video goes up because I need to get this started right now. So yeah, that's it. No more EXP boost on our G-Drag. Let's go ahead and warp to the mines and just start leveling this thing in the Crystal Hollows, man. I'll see you guys in quite a while. Yo, new fire sale, look at this. It's the Tarantula Helmet Redback skin, dude. Look at the eyes on that. That's actually sick, dude. I've been waiting for a Tarantula Helmet skin for a long time, and this one definitely looks like it's going to be rather awesome. So if you want to go ahead and pick this up for yourself, be sure to use my creator code TOAD, that's TOAD, just like my name, at checkout for a 5% off discount whenever you buy gems or anything else. This one is probably going to sell pretty well because it looks pretty nice, and it is a pretty nice helmet. So yeah, if you want to support me again, use my creator code. That would be absolutely amazing, and enjoy the skin. So right now I have 8 currently tier 2 Inferno minions placed on my island, and they're just kind of spawning blazes because it turns out to actually fuel these things, you need an item called Gabagool, which rarely generates from these Inferno minions. They take so long to work right now. The more Inferno minions you have to place down, the faster they work, up to 10. So I only actually have 8 crafted right now. I need to go get more of the derelict ash, I think it's called, to craft more of these minions here. So I'll have to do that overnight, but this is pretty much considered our first night of Inferno minions and basically our preparation for making these guys actually function. They don't have any fuels in them right now or anything. They're just bare bones Inferno minions, and when I wake up we should hopefully have plenty of Gabagool to get these guys their first batch of tier 1 fuel. So I'll show you how to make the tier 1 fuel in a little bit once I get that, but just know you'll need a little bit of Gabagool to go ahead and get started with these guys. So let me give you a brief rundown on how Inferno minion fuel works, as the items you get depends on the type of fuel you use. And real quick, I want to give a massive shout out to Malworthy for spending literal hours with me figuring out a good way to split up which Inferno fuel I use and what minion tiers work best for my playstyle. Anyways, if you go ahead and search up fuel right here, you'll see that there are a bunch of different kinds of Inferno minion fuels. There are 3 different tiers. There's tier 1, 2, and tier 3, which we call Hypergolic. The Hypergolic ones are special as they generate those extra items, the Inferno Vertex, and if you're ultra lucky, the Inferno Apex. And these are the main crafting ingredients for kind of the different Blaze Slayer items, like your daggers and stuff. So we're going to need a whole bunch of these. I'm going to go for 16 right now. That's kind of my goal because I want to get the daggers. So I'm going to need to basically be using as many Hypergolic fuel pieces as possible. And these are crafted just like this with the distillate from the Blaze Slayer boss itself. It's a pretty common drop, but we'll be using the Gabagool distillate on these Hypergolic fuels because that's just what ends up being best, because we need to get back our Gabagool because, well, well, you'll notice that this is very, very, very heavy on the gabagool cost. I believe it's around 12,000 gabagool per tier 3 fuel. So in order to actually get gabagool, we need to be using the tier 1 and tier 2 fuels, which you'll see I have my minions kind of set up over here. Currently, all these guys are running tier 1 fuels with distillets that are not gabagool distillate because I'm saving those for my tier 3 minions because, well, I don't want to run out of gabagool distillate. So I'm just using kind of the netherwort, the glowstone, and the blaze rod, just the random ones that I have. And I'm manually killing the minions because looting actually does work on this. So the best way to get gabagool is by running these tier 1 minions and then manually killing them. If you're using tier 2 fuels, you can, but it's not really optimal. If you're going to, go ahead and throw gabagool distillate in there and don't kill the minions manually. Just a little bit of a tip there for you, but I'm going to be mainly running these tier 1 fuels and just manually killing as much as possible. So I'm going to let these guys sit as I need more gabagool to make my first tier 3 fuel, but I guess I'll see you guys when I'm ready to go ahead and do that. Okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. This is night 2 of Inferno minions right here, and what I need to do is I need to upgrade this guy right here to tier 4, and I need to put tier 1 fuel in all of these minions right here and start manually killing them. And then right before I go to sleep, I need to put a tier 3 fuel in this guy right here, and we'll leave him until the morning and see what he generates. Maybe we'll get a vertex, I'm not really too sure, but we care more about the chili peppers that he's going to generate. And I'll just kill these manually as much as possible. So what I need to get this to tier 4 is I need to actually go mine some red sand, and tomorrow I need to make this one tier 4 as well, but that's going to be a whole adventure on its own, so we're going to worry about this one for right now because it's night and I'm running out of time. So I'm going to go mine some red sand in the Crimson Isle, and then we'll go and craft this guy to tier 4, give him a new spot over here so I don't accidentally manually kill this guy, and well, I guess fuel these guys immediately after. So let me go mine some sand and craft this minion. Alright, last minute change, decided to make this guy tier 3 instead of tier 4 just because it's going to end up working better over time for what I have to do tonight. So what I'm going to do is actually pick this guy up real quick as we want to apply a permanent upgrade to him. So I believe what we can do is by using a magma bucket surrounded by mithril just like this, we can make something, if it lets me, called the mithril infusion. Permanently increases a minion's speed by 10%. We're going to upgrade this minion right here with the mithril infusion boost, and we are going to upgrade him to tier 4. Where did I put my molten powder? There it is. All right, let's go ahead and surround him like that. Did I say tier 4? We're making him into tier 3 today. We may make this into tier 4 tomorrow or something whenever I want to, but for now he's going to be tier 3. So let's go ahead and give him his storage and his minion expander and dwarven super compactor, and also craft ourselves a hypergolic inferno minion fuel. Let me make sure this is the wrong one. Oh, that's right. I need one more sulfuric coal and I can make a hypergolic gabagool. There we go. Now, if we go ahead and use 2 inferno fuel blocks like this and 6 gabagool distillate, we can make ourselves the hypergolic grade inferno minion fuel. This is a very special thing and is what allows our inferno minions to generate vertexes. Now, these vertexes are obnoxiously rare, and odds are I might not actually get one from this fuel. But fingers crossed that happens, as we will need 16 of these special vertexes to make our blaze daggers, 8 for each of them. So, I'll make one dagger, then I'll do some blaze bosses, then I'll make the next one whenever the second one's finished. I'm not going to wait for all 16 because, well, I have a lot of blaze slayer to do. But anyways, I believe this is everything that I need for this minion. He's tier 3, he has the mithril infusion, he has his upgrades. Let's go ahead and just give him the hypergolic gabagool, or gabagool infused with the gabagool distillate into his minion. There we go. And we're just gonna leave him, not touch him for well, I'll probably check him in the morning. Let's be honest, I'm not gonna be able to wait 24 hours, but he can generate chili peppers, a tiny chance to generate a inferno vertex, and a astronomically low chance to generate an Inferno Apex, which is used for like SOS Flare and 2 other things, but we're not getting an Apex, so don't even think about that. And then of course, the Gabagool the Fish meme item, which is like even rarer than an Apex. Don't expect to ever see me get one of those either. Why is this on fire? Oh well. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna leave these guys. I'm gonna be manually killing them all day tomorrow, and I guess I'll check in with you guys in the morning if this guy generates anything cool. All right, it's day 3 of these Inferno minions being up, and this guy has now gone, I think, 12 hours with his fuel. So I'm just gonna take these guys out so they don't kill me. I'm gonna get rid of that fire. Let's see if he has generated an Inferno Vertex. And no, it doesn't look like, unless it's in the chat. Oh, it did! Wait, how? That's like actually, that's like a 20% chance for it to do that. That's actually crazy. Okay, and how many chili peppers? 13. So I do have a lot of things I need to do today. And actually one of those, unfortunately, is Blaze Slayer, which means I can't really level this G-Drag much more. I didn't really get a chance to, so I don't know. I'll deal with that later, but there's a few things I want to do today, and those are mining some coal and mining actually Jasper gems for our Crimson set. I need to mine like, I think it's 6 flawless gems, 4 for the pieces themselves, and then 2 to unlock it. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be 8 because it's 1 per slot. So yeah, I'll need 8 flawless Jaspers and then a couple other flawless of random things. And then I guess we'll just do Blaze Slayer after that because I ran out of Distillate here. I only have Gabagool Distill. I don't have enough of the other ones to actually fuel these guys. So we'll have to do a little bit of Blaze Slayer later today. So I guess I just gotta get started here. I'll probably do the Jasper gems first, I'm thinking. Alright, our fuel's expired and we did actually unlock the chili pepper collection for the first time here, so we can take a look at this. The first thing we unlock is the reheated gummy polar bear, which lets us actually do Blaze Slayer in the smoldering tomb because all of the blazes will stop damaging us. This is gonna be critical as I need to do Blaze Slayer tomorrow. I cannot avoid it. I'm going to run out of Distillate. I'm actually gonna run out of Distillate tonight, but I'll have enough to do the tier 3, so don't worry about that. We'll get him going again. But besides that, the rest of these recipes are junk. There's a so much better sulfuric coal recipe than that one. It's not worth making that. Capsaicin eye drops, I really need to get these, but I need a higher chili pepper collection, so I actually can't do that. Oh, it looks like we need exportable carrots now. That's a bit frustrating. Oh well. Besides that, all of these are not going to help us for this, and all of these are pretty expensive books that I might not ever even see because it requires a ton of chili peppers. So I'm gonna get these guys going again, and I guess next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and do some Blaze Slayer, try and drop some more distillates. I've spent way too long mining today, but check out this backpack right here. There are just so many flawless gems in it. We have a lot to do. That's actually barely gonna even fit in my inventory to do this. All right, but first things first, let's go ahead and unlock these slots right here and throw some flawless Jaspers in there. That is an easy 24 strength on both of these pieces. So we'll just add those. There we go. And I'm going to upgrade the fine Jaspers on our daggers here to flawless just to get a little tiny bit extra damage, because why not? I was in a really good grotto. Shoutouts to JJ Jaden for that one. He found like this massive grotto and wasn't using it, so he let me have it. Absolute massive shout out to him. But yeah, this is what our armor's looking like now. I think it's gonna be pretty good, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and straight up try to do some Blaze Slayer. I have a few ideas. I was shown a spot where I might still be able to use my Minos Relic G-Drag to do the boss, so I'll see if it works and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, I'm remembering how to do this Slayer now, so that's good. Let's see if I can do this without dying. I need crystal. There we go. Now I need this, please. No, heal, please. Thank you, game. Don't freeze to death. I need this, spirit. And I can't cloak yet. I have to wait. And now I cloak like that. Boom. Why is this thing here? Oh my gosh, please, no. Why is this going so terribly? Alright, it's fine. It looks like we'll still just barely be able to do it. And what is that? Scorched books. Okay. So it's become clear that I need to upgrade my equipment and to actually just use... Oh! I've been trying to get this for an hour and I just... Wait, okay, hold on. Let me just explain what just happened. So I've been trying for an hour to just craft a God Roll Vet Vital Magma Necklace because it's clear that, well, we need to get Vanquished gear and very high Vital Vanquished gear if we're going to do Blaze Slayer to the absolute fullest. I did do it for about an hour and we got, you know, a couple drops of distillate, but I really need more Vital and to use Vanquished equipment over the Molten one. As cool as the Molten gear is, Vanquished is just better. So I pressed record and I was going to show you that I just, you know, I've been killing the pigmen like this with a Gauntlet of Contagion equipped, and it is very good for magma chunks. And then I craft one single necklace while recording, and I get the Vet Vital. Dude, you can't make this up. Are you serious? Well, this was the one Vet Vital I need. I still need to get a Vet Vital Blaze Belt and a Vet Vital Ghast Cloak, but I might just stick with my Mana Pool Vital Ghast Cloak because, well, Ghast Cloaks are kind of annoying to get, but we'll see. I'll craft another one just in case I get back-to-backs because that'd be kind of funny. No, but, well, there's our Vet Vital. I'm gonna do this for a few hours and try and get this to, like, I don't really know what tier, just try and get it to the highest tier I basically can without running out of magma cream because I do need to save that for our daggers themselves, but I don't know. I guess I'll see you guys when I have this upgraded to what I want. Oh, that's max gassed bestiary. Wait a minute. That's actually like fully maxed out. Look at that, dude. Oh my gosh, 3,000 gassed kills. I'm just sitting here trying to work on my gassed cloak. I'm just kind of going at night. I'm doing ghasts, and then in the day, I'm doing the magma cubes to try and get kind of best of both. I still need to god roll the gassed cloak. I haven't done that yet, but that is proving to be quite a pain, and I'm almost out of gas tiers. So we'll see how far I'm able to get with it. But max gassed bestiary, that is absolutely awesome. All right, it's time to actually upgrade this thing to what I want it to be. So we got to make Vital 2, and then we got to combine it like this for Vital 3, and then we combine it like this for Vital. Oh, that's the wrong way. Got to be careful here. Nope, that's the wrong way as well. Wait, you got to do it like this. There we go, Vet 4, Vital 4. We can combine that with this Vet 4, Vital 4 to make Vet 5, Vital 5 Magma Necklace. It would take around 3 more hours, if not like 5, to get this to Vet 6, Vital 6. And I don't think that's going to be worth it over the course of Blaze 9. So we're just going to stop there. And let me look up the recipe for the Vanquished version. Looks like we will need 4 stacks of that and some nether stars. So I should have 4 stacks to spare. Yes, I do. And then with 3 nether stars, we can go ahead and throw those in the middle. I think it's on the bottom like that. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Maybe it's like this. No, I had it the first time. It was like this. There we go. Vanquished Magma Necklace, Vet 5, Vital 5. That is going to be our Blaze Slayer necklace. Done and done. I want to try and get this to Vet 7, Vital 7, but I ran out of leather, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And then I tried real hard to get a good gassed cloak, but it just didn't happen. I tried to get 2 more Vital pieces. I made so many gas cloaks. I mean, I maxed out the darn bestiary for it, and it just didn't end up happening, so this might just be the gas cloak I use. I'll see if I have like a Vital shoe shard lying around or something to make this at least Vital 4, but odds are that's probably we're going to end up sticking with just because this thing is such a pain to get, and I'm out of gas tiers. In terms of Blaze Belt, I have yet to god roll it. I'm trying to, I just need more ashes. So while we're doing Blaze Slayer, just kind of getting ready for the 2-3 daggers, hopefully I'll be able to god roll that. While I'm here, let's just go ahead and check up on these Inferno minions. No vertex in that one, and I can't really open. Okay, you guys can just die. I don't care about the 4 minutes I'm gonna lose. No vertex in that one either, so no vertex from, I think this is day 3 of using these. I've used 4 fuels at this point, but these guys still have half their fuel left, so fingers crossed we'll drop another 2 vertexes from those guys, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think while these Inferno minions are, well, Inferno menuing, I'm gonna do some dungeons and try and get some fuming potato books for these 2 blaze daggers. I think it'll just help, so probably gonna hop into some M5s, just something a little bit more chill, and just see what we can get. So I have the fumings now, but we have a problem. So I was just reminded the actual crafting recipe for the daggers is 16 vertexes each, not in total. So all of this is about to take twice as long because I didn't read the crafting recipe right. I'm going to have to make some adjustments to this setup because I'm not willing to sit here for nearly 2 months 4 to 5 hours a day just doing this. I think we need to come up with another solution that's going to make this a lot more efficient and hopefully a lot easier for you guys to replicate for those of you daring enough to follow in what I'm doing here. First, let's go ahead and open up the hex and apply these fuming potato books. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now we can put this one in and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And well, because we now have to do twice as much Blaze Slayer before getting these daggers as I have planned, I think getting those was a very good idea, and I should probably try and upgrade the Smoldering and figure out some kind of other setup to do to take out this boss a lot easier because, well, I'm gonna need to place more minions. I'm going to swap the magma cubes for blaze minions. It's a little bit more expensive, but we need more blaze powder anyways, and the action speed is actually going to end up being the same for if we get the same tier minions, so we'll do that. I'm going to make a kind of more compact area that makes it a lot easier to manually kill everything. I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done here, but I'm probably just gonna build it right there, right in placement of those, and I can't move those until tonight. That sucks. Well, that's a bummer. I don't really think I have a clip to record until then anyways, so I'll build this, I'll get it looking nice, and I'll show you guys when it's all ready. I've been doing some prep work for our second round of Blaze Slayer here, and we have a lot of stuff to do. First off, let's go ahead and slap 2 fumings on our Ragnarok axe. This is something I spent quite a while today upgrading. It was kind of boring. I just got a Wither Blood, recommed it, threw regular potato books on it, put a Jasper in it, and called it a day. But this is a critical item as it gives 1.5 times the weapon's strength to yourself for 10 seconds after use. It's kind of an item ability. You right click it and it counts down 3, 2, 1, and then it buffs your strength to an insane level, which it gives me around 500 strength, somewhere around there, which is absolutely crazy. So we'll be using that, but we have a couple other things to do as well, and that's going to be crafting 4 of these searing stones to, of course, make our vanquished set going to be waxed, or not waxed, strengthened. Man, I just said the Reforged Stone name. Oh well. Let's go ahead and apply Strengthened to all of these pieces just so we can grab as much damage as possible. There we go. And the last one. Okay. Let's give me an extra, what, 20 strength? I could recon those and get 1 more strength each, but I'm probably not going to for now. We'll go ahead and slap those on, and now we have the full Vanquished set right here, which is awesome. So, we should be looking pretty good for Blaze Slayer. Hopefully today goes a lot easier than last time because, well, the last time wasn't as fun. I really want to try and be able to do this using just the Sorrow chestplate. So I'll give it my best, but we need some more to still it, so let's go do some Blaze Slayer. All right, I'll be real, this is going way better than last time, man. I did a sub 80 boss earlier, which is kind of cool. We'll see if I can do the phase skip here. It kind of just depends on how the demons want to walk over to me quick enough, but the Shelmet on the second G-Drag is definitely helping. Even though it's not level 100, I've noticed my damage is just significantly higher than, or like my total damage outputs, like DPS in total, is a lot higher than what it was with the Relic G-Drag, which is kind of cool to see. Just gotta kind of focus here. It's still a little bit tough of a Slayer boss. Let's do that. There we go. Block that. Boom. Okay. And we'll see if the demons want to coordinate or cooperate with me this time. You can tell that I can't play and talk at the same time properly. And no, the demon took knockback for some reason, and the server froze. So we're not getting the phase skip on that. That is unfortunate. I do wish that the Crimson or the Blaze Slayer was literally anywhere except the Crimson Isle because, well, it just doesn't really fit here. It's kind of obnoxious with the lag, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm doing it with just a Sorrow chestplate right now. It's a little bit scary, but I haven't failed a boss yet. So I guess that's something good. I just got to make sure I have to cloak this because our DPS was not enough to take it out. Oh, it was, and we get a bundle of magma arrows. Okay. Well, that's what a boss looks like right now. I'm gonna keep doing this for the rest of my hour of Gummy Bear, so we got 28 more minutes to do this. So I rewatched what's gonna be like the first half of this video, I think, and I'm thinking this is still a little bit too confusing for people to understand, so I'm gonna walk you through kind of my nightly routine for refreshing these minions and getting them all fueled up. So the first thing I have to do is check our wonderful tier 3s right here with our Hypergolic Fuel to see if they've generated any vertexes for us, and it looks like we did not get a vertex from this one. That's okay. We're up to 2 vertexes right now, but this guy's been our champion, and he has been producing all of the vertexes. So I guess we'll see. Is there any in here? No. Is there any in here? Oh, we got 2! Okay, this guy is our champion, apparently. You might be going to tier 4 later just because I'm happy about that. Okay, so we have these 2 more vertexes, and these are just items that generate after the fuel expires. They don't really do anything for us. We can just ignore them for now. But we got a ton of very crude Gabagool, which is going to be very nice, and we should have a lot of Gabagool in our Slayer sack. Yes, we do. We have so much. All right, cool. So the next thing we're going to need is going to be sulfur and coal. I actually have a decent amount of sulfuric coal already, but this is the main thing we're going to be crafting right now, as it's one of the main ingredients for fuel. So usually I grab around 6 stacks of sulfur and a good full inventory of coal, just like that. And we need to make a bunch of this sulfuric coal, which is crafted just like this. And I'm thinking since we already had some left over, I probably don't need more than this much sulfuric coal for today. So if we use sulfuric coal and the very crude Gabagool or just regular Gabagool, we can make fuel Gabagool. And I just need to make as much of this as the game lets me because, well, fuel Gabagool is the tier 1 fuel for these minions, or at least the base ingredient for the tier 1 fuel. So now it looks like I ran out of sulfuric coal actually, so I need to grab some more. Am I out? Oh, I'm out. I actually need to make some more. Okay, one sec. All right, that'll be more than enough for what we need now. You can tell this takes a lot of coal and a lot of sulfur, but now we can go ahead and make the heavy Gabagool. Now, I'm not going to be using any tier 2 fuels today, so I'm just going to be making these directly into tier 3s. And we're running 2 tier 3 Inferno minions, which means I'm going to need 24 of this heavy Gabagool. So we should have more than enough to make 24. It usually ends up being pretty close, okay? And we're going to turn these into 2 hypergolic grade fuels. There we go, just like that. Now, so I don't end up messing up the recipe, I'm going to go ahead and throw the hypergolic fuels up here. Actually, we'll do this first. We'll go ahead and we will grab 12 Gabagool distillate. These are the main ingredients for the hypergolic fuel. And by just using using these right here, these items, we can make 2 Inferno minion fuels at the Hyper Gallic tier using Crude Gabagool as the specialty. So then we can just directly chuck these into our minions like this, but I'm actually going to give these guys the Capsaicin Eye Drop buff, which is from the Chili Pepper collection right here. It's Chili Pepper 3, there we go. And we have a bunch of these. They basically just make a significant chance for these guys to give us vertexes and all of the fancy stuff. So we'll give this guy a fuel and we'll give him an eye drop. You'll see his eyes start watering right now. It's kind of funny, actually. I love that. And we'll fuel this guy up with the exact same stuff. So let's do this. I need to open his GUI. Let's go ahead and put the fuel in him and give him the eye drops. There we go. And for these guys, I'm going to be making tier 1 fuel. I'm going to run out of Inferno minion blocks, or Inferno fuel blocks, I should say. These are just bought from the bits shop right here. I believe it's right here. We'll just buy another stack of those for now. And if I remember correctly, we are running 10 tier 2 minions right now, so we're going to need a lot of this fuel here. So this should be enough right here. It is 6 distillate per fuel, so we can do that and just make a whole bunch of this magma cream distillate. Actually, do I have blaze rod distillate? I'd rather have blaze rods right now. It doesn't look like I have any blaze rod distillate. Why don't I have any? Oh well, I won't worry about that. But we're going to make 10 of these Inferno minion fuels just like that, and I'm basically just going to load these up into these minions right here, and hopefully this design is simpler than that massive box I made over there. This is essentially just going to be a kill chamber for these minions. All of the blazes are going to spawn right in there. You'll see I have actual blaze minions up there that have corrupt soil on them, just so I can get extra blaze rods. They're all tier 7, so the same speed as the magma cube minions I was using before. But now we can just go ahead and hype all of this, and with a single click right here, we can just go ahead and kill them every 2 minutes. So that's my nightly routine. I know that took like 5 minutes or so to explain, but hopefully this makes a lot more sense what I'm doing. So we'll come back the next day and see if these guys generate anything nice for us. Well, let's go for one final check on these Inferno minions here. Let me just get rid of all this coal that's in my inventory. This is 2 days later. I skipped one day, but we got 2 vertexes last day, and today we're going to be getting... Oh, we're getting at least 1. That's pretty cool. Yo, entropy suppressor recipe unlocked. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. Let me just clear this out. And, oh, we got another vertex. Dude, no way. I'm actually kind of surprised. These minions are just about to run out of fuel. Technically, we can get another vertex, but I highly doubt it. And all of these guys are fine, so that actually brings our total up to 8 vertexes. We have exactly half of what we need for one of the tier 3 daggers. Now, let me just clean up my inventory a little bit here and make the fuels and refill these guys for the night. Wait, this video is almost half an hour long. I didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get a dagger for one of the 2 daggers for the video, but that's not happening today. There's no way. Let's check these guys. Looks like we did end up getting a vertex. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. I was supposed to wait till tonight. Well, I just wanted to check the one final time for the video. It is the morning that we left off on, and we're going to be sitting at a nice 9 out of 32 vertexes, well, 16 for the first dagger. So we're pretty close to the first dagger. Definitely going to get that in the next week here or so, which is pretty exciting. But anyways, that's good for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock IRONMAN. If you enjoyed this extremely long episode, is this the longest episode of our series? No, I think the Hyperion video was a little bit longer, or the Terminator video. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below, hit the subscribe button again if you're looking forward to getting these tier 3 daggers on Iron Man. And of course, if you're buying any ranks gems or that brand new Tarantula helmet fire sale off the Hypixel store, use my creator code at checkout for an extra 5% off discount on top of any other sales that are going on right now. My code is TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name, and your support means the absolute world to me. But that's it for today. Thank you all for sticking to the end of this insanely long episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.